You're listening to Weeknight Wizards.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Weeknight Wizards, Caenis, a land of fangs and frost. My name is Joe. I'm your true neutral GM for this session. And with me, I've got some players, and our player question this week. I feel like I've been surrounded by a lot of Pokemon recently. I've been getting my fiance into Pokemon.
Wow.
So
Slippery
this
slope.
I know. This week is going to be, what is your favorite Pokemon? And not asterisk, not favorite. Let's take it back. If you wanted a Pokemon in real life,
Oh shit.
what Pokemon would that be?
Those are so different, Joe.
They are very different questions.
Well, we know Greg's a real Loppany.
Oh yeah. Make fun of me, all right. I've already got my wife, which is a 6 foot tall Gardevoir plushie. All right.
Oh, is that what you call Andrea?
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, that's hard because I think a lot of the coolness in the Pokemon world is like if I had a Pokemon that could use dive and allow me to breathe underwater and explore
Yeah.
stuff, that would be cool. But
Or
that's also
fly.
within the Pokemon world and not like within, I don't know. I don't care if I have a whale lord. I don't know if I need to go to the bottom of the ocean on Earth. It's like
no.
kind of sucks down there, you know?
Okay, we'll do both.
We're not millionaires.
We'll
so.
do both. Favorite Pokemon and if you could have one in real life.
Both are difficult. There's how many Pokemon are there at this point? Over 1,000?
1,000.
Like
Yeah, like
1,000,
Easily over
I
1,000.
think it's like
Wow.
1,100.
Jesus.
I'm gonna do both in one. I'm okay limiting choices. I've just always been particularly enamored with Skarmory.
Sure,
And
Huh?
if I had a giant metallic bird that could fly me around, that would be rad as hell. I would be very, very into that as like both a companion and also like kind of has a usefulness to it. So,
But Greg, you live in a New York City size apartment. Where are you going to keep this giant metallic bird?
Roof.
well, as mentioned before, it can fly. So actually, I can store it wherever I goddamn please in the city
Okay.
because it could just come find me. No, but
Fair.
actually, like if I had a Skarmory, I don't think I'd live in a major metropolis. I think I'd going all over the place.
You could commute.
Yeah, but all this to say, I Skarmory is one of my favorite Pokemon, anyways. So I think I'll go with Skarmory.
Double
I'm a
up.
big
Yeah.
I'm a Skarmory stan.
As a Gen 3er, I agree with you. That's great pick.
Skarmory's Gen 2.
Oh my god, you're right. It is. It just was
It is,
really
yeah.
hard to
the
find.
best Pokemon, yeah.
As a Gen 3er, I am wrong.
As a Gen 3er, I am wrong. I almost said Gen 2er because that's my favorite Gen.
I think Gen 2 has the best Pokemon. And I'll fight anyone on the internet who disagrees.
If you have any complaints, send them to Michael at WeeknightWizards.
WeeknightWizards.com.
Michael, do you have any opinions?
So many opinions. I will fight everyone about them. I do think, okay. The problem is, I think that the Pokemon I would like in real life would be truly horrendous to have in real life.
Mach.
But even so, because I'm just like love me like an Ampharos, love like a Totodile, but like a Totodile in a New York City apartment, as you said, truly nightmarish, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. A Mareep is pretty sweet. That's good stuff.
Mareep,
but I could also
charge your cell phone.
And then I would name it Philip K. Dick.
Teach a Dream Eater.
Yeah, there you go.
I think you kind of like in real life you'd have to go with one of the evolutions, and I'd probably go with an Umbreon in that case in real life.
Umbreon's pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
And in terms of favorite Pokemon, like honestly, big Tyranitar stan. Tyranitar's
Oof.
super
Solid
Can-
pick.
canceled.
fun. What?
Why was Tyranitar can't? Do I want to know?
Did he?
Wait, I'm
No,
gonna
no,
Google it.
not my hero,
Don't
Tyranitar.
say anything. Don't say anything else.
You can Google
Say-
why
say-
Tyranitar is canceled.
Doing it right
wait,
now.
wait,
Epstein
sorry.
plane.
You said Tyranitar, and I heard Typhlosion. Typhlosion
was
is
canceled. That one I
Why
know.
is Typhlosion canceled? Oh, I'll find out.
Tyranitar, very
Not my-
cool.
It's not my job to educate you,
Yeah.
Michael.
There is a Reddit thread from over a year ago. What happened to Tyranitar?
Tyranitar was on the team I used to get top 500 in Pokemon Shield.
Hey, there you
Tyranitar, I
go.
think is consistently was like an OU or an Uber. So
Mhm.
Pretty good.
According to the internet, Tyranitar has since been outclassed by newer Pokemon.
Correct.
But solid pick. My favorite Pokemon is Mewtwo.
pretty sick.
Mm.
Just like OG favorite Pokemon and hasn't changed. Would I want a Mewtwo in real life?
I mean, it seems like you could kind of just like hang out, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I think that we could be buds.
As long as he learns that the circumstance of your birth does not determine.
I would absolutely make my Mewtwo be woke.
Woke Mewtwo. That's a
but-
great Instagram handle.
That is actually really good.
I do have the fortune of not living in a New York City apartment, so I think I do have room to house a Mewtwo.
You can just be like chilling on the couch watching TV, be like, Mewtwo, grab me a beer. And Mewtwo can psychically grab a beer.
Yeah. It takes its weird, it's 3 weird ball fingers and summons it.
This.
So just so you are aware, Mewtwo is 6'7" tall and weighs 269 pounds.
Yeah, so it's
square
a
up.
little bit bigger than me.
You walk into the living room. He says, this 2.5 men. It pleases me.
Is one of them a clone?
I think it's ripe for comedy.
Mew 2.5 men, yeah.
Mewtwo 2.5 men. A+.
All right. So what do you want to have in your house?
Yosef.
I thought, Mewtwo's your answer for both.
No.
Yep.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
Oh,
there you
if I had to have a Pokemon in real life, I would probably just have a Whale Lord out
Just
in the
'cause.
ocean somewhere. Like, that one's mine.
It's like adopt a highway.
Yeah.
Adopt a whale.
No, my favorite Pokemon is Mewtwo. If I was going to have a Pokemon in real life, Groudon.
go.
Fuck water.
Fuck water.
It lives under the water. It controls the land.
I'm going with favorite Pokemon is Munchlax. Love Munchlax. Love Snorlax. Love Munchlax. If I was gonna have a Pokemon in real life, I think Apom,
Oh.
the purple
Apom.
monkey.
Yeah.
He'd hang out on my shoulder, and it'd be cool. We could high five with his tail. I love Apom.
Like a pirate.
Apom's pretty sick.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
So
It
I'll
could-
say he only has
That's a
3
look.
fingers, so it's not a high five. Technically.
That's true. High
but
8. We could high 8. High
High 3.
Wait.
High 4. Average it out.
average. Would you take the average? Go and add it together.
You don't say high 10 when you.
It's
when
true.
you
It's
high
not a high
five.
10, yeah.
It's gotta be a high 4.
Yeah. Average
the
between
median?
you both.
Anyway, love me Apom. All right. Who wants to talk about what happened last time?
I can because you know what? I upgraded all our notes to use the new Google.
Oh, yeah, I gotta look at your
Docs
new
tabs. So now it's
new
nice and
notes.
clean. I can just jump to all of our notes. And in session 5, you asked what we did. Well, I'll tell you. We came to Mossmond and we found a bunch of chumps in Mossmond.
Yes, we
No,
did.
no less chumpy than Connie, who'd recently been broken up with. But we quickly kind of moved on because Connie, as previously established, was a chump. We ran into, by we I mean Amaron and Calvados ran into Pernod and Vash in disguise as under the nom de plume Lewis. We checked into the inn. We ordered some drinks. Got a little drunk. Inadvertently chased away some guys we were trying to kind of like buddy up to who were clearly bandits. And we kind of tailed them out of town. Had a minor confrontation and then stole their invitation to the bandit camp, which is called the Gold Legion. That's the stronghold. And these thugs were from the Ebon Hand, which is just a different gang. We also got a level 1 scroll of Scorching Ray, which I forgot about. So anyway, we decided that we would pose as bandits using this invitation, making our way to the bandit camp. We were kind of stealing around the perimeter, and we are at the Gold Legion's headquarters, or surveying the headquarters in this area. Does that sound about right, Joe?
Yeah. The only thing is the Gold Legion is the leading bandit like tribe,
Right.
For this.
That's what I'm saying.
For
The other
this
ones
raid.
were Ebon Hand.
Yep.
We're on loan.
Yep.
To them.
Other than that, it sounds great.
And I guess as a reminder, we're in the town because in a day or a couple of days, there's going to be a grand opening of this casino, the Silver
Stake.
Silver Stake.
Stakes.
Yes.
It's a vampire. It's a vampire
We're,
casino.
That's a really fucked up thing for a vampire to name a casino.
Uh-huh.
But we're here for that, and we have a couple days to kill, so that's why we decided to stir up some trouble.
Excellent. Well, we return to the party. You have snuck around behind this castle. I don't remember what the point button. Right here.
Yes. See it.
Let's see. What would you like to do?
Well, if I recall, Joe, we saw in that little ruinous area is some people, right?
Yes. So there were a couple groups of bandits here. This one right here, this big one is this is the ruins that are decorated as the Gold Legion.
Sure.
So there's, flags and stuff. These are decorated as the Gold Legion. I believe you rolled high enough to see that this is like there's bandits right here too in front of this tall tower that you're at. They don't seem to really be like from a like known bandit tribe. Like they don't have any insignia or anything on them. They're just kind of hanging out. And then over here on this little staircase are your friends from the air quotes from the Ebon Hand.
Okay, so they made it up. I just to note, I don't see their tokens, nor do I see other ones in the Gold Legion. I saw a giant there before who doesn't seem to be there.
Oh.
Hey, Michael, can you measure from us to that one guy there?
Mohawk guy? Yeah.
If I move them around, do you see them?
Not Mohawk guy, the one in the ruins.
Oh.
No. Joe.
Oh, yeah, I don't see them, Joe.
You don't see any tokens right here?
23 tiles, Anthony.
So it's 5 feet per tile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't see tokens right here?
No,
Hmm.
no, we do not.
That is within
Gun range.
I could get a shot with disadvantage if I wanted.
You could also just move a
Hey.
little closer.
Can I just
Yeah.
see something real quick? If
Mhm.
I move you here, do you see them now?
Now
Oh,
I see
yep.
them.
Okay,
Yep,
so
I see 'em
they're
now.
they're just hidden
Oh,
from your
interesting.
view, which I didn't know was a feature.
That's
That's cool.
That's cool.
Line of sight.
Yeah.
It's weird that we can see the inside of the ruins,
Right.
Yeah.
but not like. Yeah.
It's a little game
Yeah,
logic.
that's cool.
I
But
guess it's just to give you
Yeah.
more of an overall view of the place, because otherwise, like a giant building would block your
it also looks nicer.
player view
Right, but I
of
like
the map.
if I couldn't see the people inside that building, I also wouldn't be able to see inside
Theoretically, you
that
should be able to
building.
see inside the boat. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Well, Prano is going to move up to like here. Why isn't it dragging further? Hold on. Like here-ish. Being careful to stay behind this large tree to not get seen by the folks up on the left.
Okay.
And then how many entrances to the ruins on the right do I see? Like how many points of ingress are there
So there's one
that I
main
that I
entry
could just
point.
casually see?
One main
Okay.
entry point right here.
Uh-huh.
You could probably get in at this low wall right here.
Okay. Sure.
But I would not say that's like an obvious entry point.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
around back there's another kind of broken wall
Yeah.
that you could probably get
Sure.
over.
Great. I want to cast Find Traps. So it's instantaneous. You sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of this spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. So basically, like, it wouldn't be like, oh, there's a random pit here, but it would be if it's uh, like a thing that they set up to stop intruders coming in.
Sure.
So if there's like a natural feature like a cliff face, that's not a trap,
Yeah.
basically.
Um
So I'm scanning for like the entrances. Like, is it obvious to me that there's anything that's like, oh, they have booby trapped the area or they've set up countermeasures in around this
sure.
ruin?
So I'm gonna say you don't see any booby traps on the entrances.
Right.
Over like in this area over here, you see some like rabbit traps, hunting traps.
Okay.
In the near the ocean or near the river, you see there's like some fishing lobster traps.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And
But
then
nothing that
I
would
like how
be like,
literal
oh,
the trap
yeah.
finding traps is. It's like,
yeah. Well, and then strung between some of this undergrowth in here,
Mhm.
there's a tripwire that goes to
Okay.
bells.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think Proto spots that, and he like waves the group over and then just basically says, "Okay, it looks like there are minimal defenses around the ruins, but otherwise, it seems pretty lax. So we should be okay to maneuver as long as you watch out for that tripwire over there. But otherwise, we should be able to make a way around. So what are we thinking, boys? Are we doing
Yeah.
a lads? Are we doing a full frontal assault, or are we doing a little more undercover work?"
Well, I wasn't sure if we were going to be pretending to be,
That
bandits
is what I mean.
ourselves. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, I suppose. I mean, what we could do. He points over to the three guards there. We could haul that lot into this tower, which seems to be unoccupied. Joe, do we get the sense this tower is unoccupied now that I said that out loud?
Make a perception check.
Now that I reap what I sow.
Oh, because I'm like, I didn't see anything in it, but I'm like, oh, there might actually be things in it then. I will do a perception, and I got 14.
Yeah, there's no one in there. It seems
Oh,
to
wow.
be like kind of where they they might be sleeping, but
Yep.
it's kind of mid morning. It's nice out. Everyone has kind of left the ruin.
Well, we can haul these boys in there, see what they know about the place, kill them, and then walk in like we belong there.
We do belong there.
That's good. See, he's already in character.
And
What are
just
we-
making sure,
as a
Bath is coming with you.
I think Vath is like in the area, but I don't think he's gonna come with us on the actual like. He's meant to be my +1 to the event later, so I'm not putting him into physical danger. Although he's like in the town.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay, I will get rid of him.
I,
Then.
I think he stays like behind this fortress. Like he's just like
Sure, he's just gonna like hang out back here.
yeah, exactly.
Sure.
He's not really a combatant per se.
He's ready to buy all the weapons that you steal.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna scrounge around and pilfer the bodies
Mm-hmm.
afterwards. So
Perfect.
this is a business opportunity for him.
Yeah. So my vote is we lure the slot into the building, take him out unawares.
How can I help?
Well,
You
you're,
can
you're loud and
lure them into the building and take them out unawares.
yes, you are loud and clanky, so I think you'd make perfect bait if you want
On
to clank your way into the building.
I'll do just that.
And
Clank.
I'm gonna hide.
Clank.
And I'm gonna use my. I have this ability called Mask of the Wild to hide even when there's only being lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, and there's some foliage here, so I'm going to hide amongst the foliage.
Perfect. Calvados.
So I guess.
Yes.
Oh wait,
wasn't it?
Anthony, where
It
are you
was
going?
this
Yeah, we're sorry, the tower, not
tower.
Oh.
the one that we were right next to.
Uh.
So yeah, you might want to do like. Would it make sense to do like a performance check to like clank and they'll come in?
I can do that.
Sure.
Roll for Clank.
Roll for Clank. That's a 15 for performance.
And you're just going in the building, right?
But the idea
That's
is doing
what
it in a
I'm
way
gonna
that
do, yeah.
attracts the attention. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
There we go. I had to remember how to visually remove
Oh,
top
with
of the building.
yeah, I will do that as well.
Little green slider. Sure. So there are 4 people over here. Just make sure you saw this guy. There's like a guy.
Oh,
Nope.
can't see him.
Oh. Well, then there aren't 4 people then.
Mm.
It's like they weren't even there.
Yeah, these three guys will hear you clanking very loudly. And they'll come
Okay.
into the
My green slider is removing nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
even if you go down to 7.8.
I'm below 7.8. And I'm still seeing the full tower.
Well, if you want, I can show you on mine.
Yep,
Anthony.
I'm looking on yours.
All right. They will getting them in.
Yeah, you might actually have to.
Is kind of tricky.
Actually, that's a good point. Can I? To lock it.
A little janky. Bear with us. Okay.
No, that makes sense. We can't
More
go through
for
walls.
some than others.
Yeah. So where are you positioned in here, Calvados?
I would probably go all the way to the end of the wall. Michael, if you can move me.
Yes, hold on. I just lost my token though. Where'd it go? How did you get up there, bud? In a tree.
To the tree. To the
Okay,
tree.
Yeah. So Anthony, you're in back.
Yes.
And Greg, I don't know. Did you want to get in position or?
Yeah. Uh, Tailspire. Where's the actual entrance they'd be
Right.
going in?
Where I am? It's on
Yeah.
the
You
Okay.
can focus on
south
Amaron's
side.
token.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, I am going to position myself. This is okay. I'm gonna position myself exactly behind this tree, and then as they walk up the steps towards the entrance, I'll pop over so I can peek out behind the tree, so I have a line of sight of the entrance.
Nice.
Perfect.
And I think so. What I do is they go in. I think our plan would be Calvados is ready and waiting for them.
Correct.
While they're training him, I would like to do a sneak attack on one of the lesser two guards. I think we want to keep Mohawk alive if we can.
Sure.
Sure.
He'll know the most stuff, and I will. Yeah, I think my idea is come up, and I want to do a sneak attack. I'll do it on the left guy.
Oh, can I get a line in first?
Of course.
So these folks enter, and did they say anything when they enter, Joe?
Yeah, they come in and they're like, "Hey, who goes there? What are you doing here?"
Friends, you need not worry. I've already called the medic.
The medic for who? No one's here injured here.
For you.
And then I stab the guard in the back.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And by
Yeah.
stab, I mean I whip him with my whip because that is my weapon.
Hell yeah.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna use my Lash the Stampede as I have named it. Was that right?
Sick.
Let me just check here. +2. That's right. Okay. Oh, it's got a lot of text. Sorry. 17. Sorry. I have sneak attack as well.
Definitely
Hold on.
hits.
Okay, I wonder. And I've just clicked sneak attack, so I wonder if that'll include it. Heck yeah. I do 8 slashing, 13 sneak, and 3 psychic damage, which is from my one of my feats. Slasher feat? No. Why do I think I had? Why do I do psychic damage?
And you're doing
I think we
the
decided
guy
this.
with the crossbow.
Oh, sorry. This does psychic damage. I forgot. Yeah. No, I think the not crossbow guy.
The spear guy.
Yeah, the spear guy.
Okay, you did
So it's
Holy
24 points of damage.
24 damage. Okay.
And then it is a bonus action. I am going to use Whales from the Grave, which is one of my feet, or the whatever type of rogue I am can do this. So after I've done sneak attack damage to a creature, I can target a second creature you can see within 30 feet of the first creature and roll my sneak attack dice, half the sneak attack dice rounded down, and do psychic damage that way. So I'm going to choose the crossbow guy.
Okay.
And I have 3d6, so I guess I do 1d6.
Or
That would be
is
half
it
rounded down.
3d6 divided by 2?
It says half rounded down. It says roll half your die rounded down.
Oh, okay.
Half the number of sneak attack dice. Yeah. So it would be 1d6.
Joe, can I have taken an action before this all began?
You can
Get
take the
equipped.
next action.
My thought is that I would have used my what is this called? My domain thing, which I didn't realize was a full action, not a bonus action, just to give myself a +1 AC.
Oh, that's fine. I imagine you do that when you wake up in the morning because it lasts all day.
Yes, correct.
So, like, I imagine just when you prepare your spells, you just did that.
Okay, cool.
All right, so that's going to be 3 points of damage to the guy with the crossbow, Joe.
Okay. gonna bother with initiative.
Oh, it would be the time to roll it.
You
It would
tell
be
us,
the time
Doug.
to roll it. Let's just. It's probably fine. We're gonna
We
go.
can go
We're gonna
all,
go,
like all of us, all
yeah,
of
we're
them.
gonna go
if
all of
want.
you guys, all of them.
Okay.
Cool.
Because you got them by surprise and that. So you guys can just pick your order.
Okay.
So Mike,
So
I'm going
I
next.
did hear
Fuck,
a
Gregory.
cool.
Amaron is first.
Sure.
But
So I did hear a cool alternate D&D initiative rule. Not that we have to do this, but that what I do like when you do like the sides is that you can then, as like a group turn, decide the order of events. That way you can coordinate your
Yeah.
attacks better,
yeah,
which is kind of
yeah,
cool.
I like
So
that.
we could try that out for this little fight.
I'll go third. That's fine.
I would like to shoot the center fellow with my new gun.
The crossbowman.
The healing gun.
The healing. No, the other one.
Okay, the spear guy.
No, I'm going to shoot
Sorry.
him with the
Yeah,
the
sorry,
crossbow. I'm going to shoot the crossbowman with my hurting gun.
Okay.
Yes.
My
So that's going
ouchie
to be
gun.
with vicious. So I will make an attack roll. That's a 27 to hit.
Woo.
Yeah, that hits.
Great.
Goddamn.
Wow.
Okay.
I rolled quite well. Yeah. 19 plus 8. Cool. So I'm gonna roll. That's 7 piercing damage,
All right.
and then I will make a bonus attack with the other one. Do you want me to just use the other roll?
No, you can roll again.
Okay. Oh, that's just damage. So that is an 11, but 11 on the die, or 11 with my bonuses is a 3 on the die, which means that I get to cast a healing spell for free. Not what I wanted.
Oh yeah, because it's Do you want to explain your magic items?
Yeah, my magic. I have a pair of guns called Spike and Vicious, named after some long forgotten lore. And for each of them, when I roll a 3, we named this ability, right, Joe?
Yeah, it's called 3 in the chamber.
3 in the chamber.
Very good.
When I roll a 3 on the die, Spike lets me cast Mass Healing Word, and Vicious lets me cast Magic Missile, both for free.
Nice.
And both of them are modified to only have it's mass healing word on 3 targets only.
Right.
And
Yes.
magic missile is also 3 targets.
Yes.
Cool. I love that.
Great.
11
That-
also hits.
It does.
It does hit.
Amazing.
Beats it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's 11 piercing damage on this asshole.
Okay. Great. Pernod.
No.
Yeah. Who's in the doorway?
Amaran. So you can move
Amaran,
through
yeah.
me. I actually I realized I would have hid my Whales from the Grave is a free action, so I would use my bonus action to hide.
Sure.
Okay,
Which
so
would probably
can
be I would pop
I
out of the
shoot?
door.
Can I shoot through that then?
Yeah.
without
You
hitting?
could also shoot through me anyway. But
Okay.
just, you know.
So who's? Let me zoom in.
So you
Who
probably
is-
have line of sight on crossbowmen.
Yeah, whoever's in the back. Yeah.
I would
That's
say you
Cal.
don't have line of, or you could probably get line of sight on Centurion too. You probably don't have it
Yeah.
on Spearman.
Okay, I'm gonna. I already moved just because I wanted to see what my line of sight was, so my movement's done for my turn. But I'm
Okay.
going to use my bonus action on the crossbowman
Okay.
to cast Hunter's Mark. So, Hunter's
That dude's
Mark.
about
on the
to die.
Well, but I can move it for free on my next
Oh,
Mhm.
you're right.
action. So, and then I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow with
Nice.
Hunter's Mark. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So let's roll. Damn. Longbow.
Unfortunately, a 9 does not hit.
Oh,
Dang.
Greg, that's so low.
Yeah, that was a really bad roll. Really
You
bad
rolled
Rolled a
roll.
2?
I
Yeah.
know. Unfortunate with
Dang.
a plus
That
7, you
sucks.
know?
Do you, get
Yeah.
your, do you get your second attack yet?
I do have
Ooh.
second attack. It's true. I'm
Good.
doing it.
I don't think rogues have that.
It wasn't meant to be. Not this.
Mhm.
Not this turn. 2 2s in a row.
Wow.
That is just
Wow.
truly
That
unlucky.
sucks.
Yeah. Well.
All right.
All right. That's my turn.
So it's gonna be their turn. I'm gonna make it roll first. Okay.
Did rogues not get a second attack?
They don't know.
Whoa.
They're the only martial class that doesn't.
Rogues get to abuse the action economy in a different way.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. Good. Every time I leave, the path will have to readjust. Okay.
You can.
At
You
least
should
you
be able
can
to lock
adjust
it.
the ceiling height.
Joe, did you lock it,
You
Joe?
can lock it.
Yeah.
Okay. The Centurion is gonna turn to the other two and he's gonna say, "Go get help. Call everyone you can."
Okay. Hell.
And then he is going to go towards and attack Salvador.
Good luck.
I hit hard and I take hits harder.
I hit hard and I am hard.
Does
I
it,
know what I
All-
said.
All of the above.
does a 22 hit you?
Oof,
It does, Joe. Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you for asking.
that probably will do it.
Yeah. My AC
Uh,
is very high.
He's gonna swing down at you for 10 damage.
Ow.
Okay, that was his turn. Both of these people
Mhm.
are going to line up so I can get them through the door.
I will get an
Um,
attack of opportunity, I believe.
You will, yes. You can attack whichever one you want.
Okay. I'll attack the first one out the door.
Spearman?
Yeah, spearmint. And
I mean, you could also try to kill the
Oh, okay.
crossbowman because he's
Yes.
low.
Sorry,
Fresh.
actually they're both pretty low.
Ah, okay, never mind then.
I did a lot of damage too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
But I sorry, I forgot one of these things though, Joe. I have the slasher feat from
Okay.
level 4, which once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, which my whip does, I can reduce its speed by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. So I think I would have used it on the guy I hit was the spearman.
Yeah.
So just so you know, he couldn't get very far.
I'm a slasher
I'm a slasher.
of
yeah, it's-
prices.
It's a shame that I. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna step behind them and then use Scorching Ray and hit both of them.
Well, it's an
'Cause it's a line,
attack
right?
of opportunity. You can't cast a spell as an attack of
Or
opportunity.
move. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Or move.
That's fair. Okay, I'll whip the guy. It's like one of the things. Like I whip his leg, try to pull him out from under him.
Sure.
I did hide, so sorry. I have all this text. That is a 16 to hit.
You hid, right? So you
I did.
you
yeah.
have advantage.
Oh shit.
But
20
no
then.
but no sneak attack because it's not
On
your-
a attack of opportunity.
It's not on your turn.
Oh, I see. Cool. So 20.
That hits,
Let
yeah.
me turn off my sneak attack damage then, just so we're clear.
Turn that off, huh?
Turn that
Turn
off.
that off. 9 slashing, 2 psychic.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Describe how you kill this guy.
Yeah, like he walks out, and again, it's like he's trying to run. He's a little bit hobbled, and you just see. I think it's actually one of the things where, like I've hidden up in like the tree, and the whip comes down and just like whips him up, and he's like like Wilhelm scream up.
Predator.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
So this guy.
He's gone.
This guy will keep moving. He can get to like here. I do think he will double move another 6 tiles.
Okay.
I got him next turn, boss. Don't
And then
worry.
he's gonna yell, intruders! Which... How far can you hear?
Depends how loud he is.
Me,
Depends on
very far.
Depends on how
You,
good his
not
hearing
far.
is. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Roll for hearing.
give him a performance
Roll for yelling.
roll.
Yeah. He has to sing it to project it
Um,
to the back of the ruins.
Yeah, so he's gonna yell. Anyone can make. Greg, you can probably make a perception check to see.
Yeah. Why not?
I can too.
For Null and Emeron can probably make perception checks.
15.
12.
He yelled. I think he's a little panicked. So it wasn't like.
The voice is cracking.
Yeah, it wasn't
Intruders.
like super loud. But this guy with the bow definitely hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which I guess none of you can.
No.
Uh-oh.
The guy with so it's actually his turn because he already heard you. He's gonna come up the steps here, and take a shot at Pernod.
Do it.
Look at that fancy
Um,
man token. Fancy
Yep.
man.
Does a 22 hit you?
It does.
You
That-
could cool it with the 22s if you wanted.
Is 15 damage.
Woo!
Dang.
God. That's heavy.
He's gonna
Damn.
walk up. He did crit you.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Um,
that'll happen.
Yeah, that's his turn. So it is now your guys' turn.
Okay.
Whatever.
I think we gotta
order-
deal with these
whatever
guys
order you
out
want.
here quickly. So, Greg, what are you most interested in doing with these two guys?
I mean, I'm probably going to go after the crossbowman because I have Hunter's Mark on him. So if you
Mhm.
want to try to attack...
He's pretty
but
hurt
I mean,
too.
honestly, yeah, just do whatever. I mean, do whatever.
Okay.
Like, it's not... If he dies,
Um,
I can use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to the other guy. So it's not like... I'm saving some of my more dastardly spells for presumably another
So my only
conflict.
thing is I can
so-
definitely hit the crossbowman.
Then
I can
go
move
after
and
him.
hit him. Okay.
That's fine.
So I would be able to move here, and then use my whip for another 10 feet. So he came and yelled, and I think you just see the whip like come up, like around his neck, pull him back into another tree.
To another tree, another
We'll
bush.
see. Yeah, there's a bush. And I'm gonna swing lash. Oh, I gotta turn on the sneak attacks back on. Would I still be hidden, Joe? No, because I attacked.
Yeah, you attacked. You could
I-
bonus action hide before
hide
your-
first.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Would you mind if I gave that a try? Do I
Yeah,
have to?
that's
Do I have
fine.
to roll for that? Is that? A
Yeah, you
stealth?
do. You throw stealth.
26.
Yeah.
Okay. So then that would give me. It would be a 22 to attack then.
Yeah,
Great.
you got him.
16 sneak. That's 29 points of damage altogether.
Describe how you kill this guy.
Yeah, again, it's one of those things where like the whip comes out of the bush around his neck and just yanks him back into it.
This entire arc is just going to be him in bushes yanking people with his whip. That's like going to be the entire arc.
Yeah.
I love
So
it.
funny.
I think that means I'm playing a rogue right.
Amron
I
loves
will-
hiding in bushes and yanking people.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Very true. I think I'm gonna save my whales from the grave because I think I only get 3 a day.
Yeah, I think between the two of us, we can.
Yeah,
can
I just wanted to do it because it was cool as shit.
yeah.
For free extra damage.
Save the whales, Michael.
Save the whales.
All right, great. He has fallen. Who's next?
It's Calvados. Thanks.
You can go, Greg. That's fine.
Oh, are we saying every?
Yeah, so we're
turn
saying
rolls a
yeah.
Yeah.
So cyclical turn, you can decide
Oh.
the order within.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, since we're
It's a cool way
we're
to do it.
here,
Yeah.
I
You're already
agree.
outside.
All right, my bonus action just moves Hunter's Mark to the longbowman,
Okay.
and I will now use my own longbow. So 16 to hit on the first
Hits.
one. So that's 10 piercing, but because of Hunter's Mark, I do another one for D6. So that's 12 piercing, and then I do my second attack. That's an 18 to hit,
Also hits.
and that's going to be 15 piercing.
Piercing.
So 27 piercing total.
Describe how you kill this guy. Wait,
I
you said
think it's
20,
Hell
truly,
yeah.
wait, 27 total?
it's 12 plus, or 25. 25.
I'm sorry, you do not kill this guy.
Oh,
Oh,
but
I should have
just
used my
because it's
whales.
still, no, it's okay. Just because it's funny. So in the previous turn, he like critted me, so I think like I have an arrow sticking out of my chest, and
Yeah.
I think like Pernod literally yanks it out, puts it into his bow, and just refires it, and then the first one hits, and then he takes one of his own and says, "And to add insult to injury, you bastard!" And he shoots the second one, and it splits the first arrow through to the hill, and the guy's just like
wait.
really not looking good.
Greg, the D6 is damage, isn't it? In both
No,
cases.
so well, it's additional damage because of Hunter's Mark.
So then you did do 27 damage, didn't you? Because you rolled it twice.
Oh shit! It's 12. Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah, 12 plus 5.
15. I did math the right way the first time. I did do 27.
27.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
still
yeah,
not. It's still not enough to kill him.
Sure. Okay.
I
just wanted to
did-
make sure.
I did quick math that was Omega wrong.
My favorite kind of math.
Hate to
You
see
made me
it.
question my own. You made me question my own quick math. Anyways, yeah. So that's the move. But I will then use my movement to get as close to him because I can move.
You should go
6
get
total.
up to him, yeah.
Yeah, you can get right next to him.
Whatever. All right, I'm here. So if he tries to run away, I can slash
okay.
at him.
Perfect.
Can we change the readout of units from tiles to feet? Is that a setting? This game does not operate in tiles, as far as like the system.
It's not
It might be
something
just
I
because
have
it's a
come
map
across.
creator thing, but
Interesting.
I don't know.
I will.
I don't see it, yeah.
Yeah, we can explore it later. It just feels like the D&D famously operates on feet
Yeah.
and not tiles.
Does
think
the
it's
rest of the world
technically
hate
metered.
D&D? Like, if they're
Actually,
using a
I think
metric
it
system?
is meters in other countries in D&D
Oh,
actually.
Interesting.
Okay. How's that? Aha!
Wow, look at that.
I did it.
Oh wow. Oh, so you can change that setting, we can't.
Yes,
Yeah, I figured it was a Joe thing.
I found it.
It's a Joe thing.
You know.
I don't know if it's correct, but
It would make sense.
you can move like 30 feet.
Actually, that seems.
I can move 30.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, that's right. And then I think I can.
Yeah, they're tiles. Some of them look like they're like these big ones are like 10 feet tiles, I think. That makes
Interesting.
sense.
It might be difficult terrain. Might be counting that,
Not
but
not for me.
okay.
We can't all be Amaron.
I can actually make I can make
Or
the tile
no.
size whatever I want, which is kind of fun.
Reality can be whatever I want.
Whatever I want. Calvados, please
Yes.
return.
Yeah. Michael, can you hop into the tower?
Yes.
Are we still trying to leave this fellow alive?
I think we need someone to question, right? So, I mean, but if
Okay.
you just do a bunch of damage, we can still finish him off with non-lethal.
Well, if I light him on fire, I can't do that non-lethally.
That's okay. You're not gonna kill him probably with the fire.
I feel like if I light his breastplate on fire.
I think you do it. You could also make him yield with heat metal. It's tried and true, horrifying magic.
Cool. I think I'm just gonna do that then.
You're gonna heat metal.
You can use it on his weapon. You can use it on his breastplate or helmet.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast heat metal on his breastplate.
Okay.
It's really terrifying.
He gets a save, right?
Nope.
No,
just
heat
happens.
metal just happens.
I don't have to roll. He doesn't get to make a save. Oh, yes.
Any creature in physical contact with the object takes.
Oh, he does. He
2d.
does make a save. He makes a con save.
Yeah.
That's to not drop an object, though.
Yeah, but this is strapped to him.
Right, that's my point. It's like must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. So I mean, he can make the combat. I don't know if he can. It depends, Joe, if he's able to undo this the breastplate.
He wouldn't be able to do it without dropping his weapon and his shield.
Yeah.
Also true.
So he just takes the 2d8.
Great.
Horrifying.
Yep. Wow, I rolled very poorly. It's 8 damage.
Pretty average then.
But it I can use my bonus action to cause the damage again
Right, really?
until the spell ends. Yeah.
Jeez.
The metal is heated,
on,
Michael.
On each of your subsequent turns,
Yes,
but not this turn.
correct.
Okay.
But that's damage I don't have to roll.
Can you use it? You still could shoot too, then, right?
No, I only get to do that if I make a weapon attack.
Can't you use your bonus action as
If
your
you make
offhand
weapon,
weapon?
if you make weapon
If I
attack.
make a weapon attack.
Oh, I didn't know you couldn't do that. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe that's the difference between your
It is.
original domain and the feat.
Yep.
But so we will stick with him. It'll be his turn, and he is wild.
Good.
Who's gonna attack you?
I like him mad.
An 8 probably doesn't hit you.
It super doesn't.
He will take a second. The 19 hit you.
Ah. Yes, that meets my AC right now.
He will take
Okay.
another swing with his sword for 7 damage.
You're rolling very well tonight, Joe. I don't like that. Also, describe what happens.
So all right, so he is scalded by his breastplate.
Yeah.
And his first swing kind of goes wild as he's like a little bit surprised.
By being on
And
fire.
he's gonna look at you and just go, "You motherfucker!" And he's gonna swing at you and clock you. I also need a Constitution check
Uh-oh.
or a
From me?
concentration check. It's a concentration spell.
It is a
Oh.
concentration spell.
Right. Do I roll my spell,
No, it's
Yeah.
um.
or is it just a flat d20?
It's a D20 plus your Constitution, and the DC is 10 or the amount of damage taken, whichever is higher.
Check. Concentration check. That sounds right.
If I'm remembering right.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
first off.
Oh, it was a saving throw, which is even probably better.
It's the same. I make it.
Yeah, you make it. His chest plate is still heated. Was I right on the numbers though, Michael?
Sorry, I'm trying to look.
I mean, the numbers that you described just end up being rolling Constitution or a saving throw for me.
Well, no,
They're
like
the
the
same.
DC.
If you're successful, you maintain your concentration. You're unsuccessful, it breaks. See the distinction.
Oh yeah, what is the DC?
DC is 10 unless the damage taken is at least 22 because we round down.
It is
So
not.
the DC is of the saving throw is either half the damage taken or 10, whichever is higher.
Wow.
I rolled
okay.
above a 10.
Yeah, you make it. You are concentrated.
You can't break my focus,
You're gonna
asshole.
break my stride.
You better believe I'm gonna try.
I feel like this guy and I are gonna end up kissing.
Ooh.
Um,
Kiss
A
all
lot-
those
lot
third-degree
of-
burns.
Like a lot of tension going on in this tower.
there is a little bit of tension.
Things are heating up.
Things are heating up in this.
It is getting steamy in here.
Sparks fly in this heated battle.
My heart burns for you. Literally.
The bowman.
Isn't he? Oh, he's not dead, right?
He is not dead. He's close. He's gonna drop his bow. Just kidding. He's gonna take the disengage action.
Boo.
And move 30 feet.
Down difficult terrain?
He hasn't gotten to the difficult terrain yet.
Climbing down rocks doesn't count.
He hasn't
as
climbed
difficult.
though. He's at the top.
He's
of
at the top of them.
Oh, I see.
And he is also going to make a shout.
No, that's fine. Don't do that.
He
We're
does
cool. We're just
worse.
chilling, bro.
Does worse than the other.
That's because I shot him in the throat.
Okay. It is your guys' turn now. Your team.
All right. I'll just go first and
Mhm.
shoot him twice with
Okay.
my
Yeah.
advantage or with my hunter's mark.
Anthony, so you know the man yelled.
14 to
That did
hit.
worse, it seems.
Got it.
That's a hit.
Okay, that is a minimum of 12 piercing. Does a minimum of 12 kill him?
Got him. Go, tell me how you kill him.
Yeah, I think he's like running away. He drops his bow and he runs away and I pick up his bow and then I don't even I pick up his bow and then I just pick out one of the arrows that I have in my quiver and just kind of like do the like someone's really far away, you do like the tracing with your finger and then like shoot it at an angle so it goes high in an arc. So it's like one of those and then it just like hits him in the top of the head and then like falls over into a bush. And then I'm gonna that was my my attack. Do I get to attack a different person or do I only
You
use
could
the
if you
same
could see
attack?
them.
Yeah. You can probably get line of sight on the guy that Anthony's fighting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move my maximum of 30 feet. So that would put me here.
I can handle this guy.
Yeah, but why
That's true.
not? And can I see him over here?
Yeah.
I think I can.
You can see him.
Cool. So my bonus action, I'm putting Hunter's Mark on him, and then I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
As well.
And you do non-lethal damage?
No,
with
I'm
it?
not. That's a crit fail.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ. Wow, Gray.
Hey, you know what? It's only because Anthony said he can handle him. So I decided to give a warning shot and just shoot way off target, just to let him know.
It's
Your
gonna-
arrow entered the tower, but it got mired in the tension.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say it does the you know
Was it
the
Cupid's arrow?
you know the Skyrim where it like follows the arrow. So it's gonna
Oh,
follow
yes.
the arrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna go
Yeah.
through his like centurion mohawk and right over Calvados's head,
Yeah.
and then into
Yeah.
the back wall.
So,
So,
yeah, and then Calvadus says, "I'm coming for you, Cal." And then that's it. That's his turn.
Perfect. Amaron.
So I think looking around, Calvados, he does know Calvados can handle it. I think my concern is this guy yelled. So
Yeah.
I think Amaron is going to spend
Poorly,
his turn, if he can, hiding he wants to pull. I don't think I can get to the other guy, but Joe, could I maybe hide this body and
Yeah,
then
sure.
try to run over? I don't know what would that be?
Give me like a You mean like
Could I
athletics?
just survive?
Yeah, you could do survival.
Just because I'd like to hide him in the foliage,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that kind of goes with my military training. So like I basically pull him into the brush, like 17.
Yeah, he seems proficiently hidden.
Okay. So he's hidden, and I make my way. I'm gonna make my way to the other guy, and we can do it so it measures while we move. Is that a thing we can do?
If you click and drag, it should measure.
Yeah.
Okay. I can move 35 feet because I'm a fancy lad.
With his fancy shoes.
About there, unfortunately. I'll hide in the bush as a bonus action, so just in case anyone comes here.
Sure.
Um,
And then Calvados.
Yes. I will.
Oh wait, sorry, Joe. Can I use my whip to just grab him and yoink him into this bush? Oh, I already hit. I already used an action. Never mind.
Yeah.
That was to hide the other guy. Yeah.
Next turn, probably.
Sure.
I'll use my guns to attack this fellow.
Okay.
You want to do your heat as well, right?
That's a bonus action.
Hmm.
So I'm shooting with Spike here
Okay.
for 27 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Great. That's going to be 13 piercing damage.
Ouch. Yeah.
And then I will use my bonus action to incur the heat metal damage.
Okay. I will say I don't believe heat metal can be done non-lethally.
I thought we talked about this.
I don't believe we did.
All right. So between my bonus action and my action, I will, I'll get up in this guy's face and I will say, "Do you yield?"
Yield to what?
Nice.
To me.
Who are you? We just
So
followed you in here.
Calvados wears like a full face mask. Like he's very like Mandalorian coded.
Sure.
If you couldn't tell by the everything about them. But like viewers at home could tell that Calvados is rolling their eyes. They've got like
Mandalorian, just like you roll your whole head basically.
they've got like sigils of the Way of Iron. Like it's very obvious that I am part of a specific monastic order or clerical order. If this fool can't tell who I am, he's an idiot.
How big is the Way of Iron? Like
Is it more of a Nexium level cult? Is it more of a Scientology level cult?
Boy, I haven't even heard of the first one you said.
I know.
Don't Google it.
Nexium.
Not gonna Google that.
Shoutouts.
I shouldn't say it. You can Google it. It is a there was an HBO special on it getting busted up, but some pretty fucked
Gotcha.
up stuff. Yeah.
I would say that they are. I think people have heard of them, but they probably most people probably have not encountered them.
Okay.
A lot of people who get the metal wrong, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're a Way of Tin guy, huh?"
Shakes the
How
fist.
do you feel? You all about aluminium?
You say aluminium, I put my gun down your throat.
He is gonna. Hang on. I really don't recognize the sigils. I don't know who you are at all. My history rolls are really bad.
I'm also on fire.
I'm also on fire.
Have you heard of the Way of Iron?
Barely. This is the
I'll do-
only
I'll do-
time I'm rolling below 10s, I swear to God.
I'll do another head roll, and then I'll instead of using the heat metal, I'll use my bonus action. I'll use vicious to make another attack.
Oof.
I believe you have to use your
Lethally or
offhand.
not?
No, you don't. Never
But
mind.
it-
No, you don't. I remember the feat. Just kidding. Yeah,
That is an
hits.
18 to hit. Great.
Non-lethal.
20 to 12 damage.
Yes, he is non-lethally at 0 hit point.
Great.
Um,
I think the way this looks is he says like I don't know who you are, and then I'll shoot like the side of his helmet in such a way that knocks him unconscious. But
Spins
as
around
he's, like,
comically.
as he's like, yeah, he spins around comically, which gives me time to like run up, catch him, and gently lower him.
The metal is like getting cooler in your hands as you.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta mark my spell.
Perfect. We're gonna go. The combat is not quite over yet.
Yeah.
Amaron,
Yeah, I want to try to
You're
yoink
gonna
this guy. Mhm.
you're gonna see someone come to the entrance.
Which entrance are you talking about? Oh, the
this,
main.
This one
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
Mhm. I see him.
Gonna come to the entrance.
Nice furs.
Yeah.
This guy's cool. Rolled a 20 for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna look around. You don't get the feeling that he's seen anything.
Okay.
But he is kind of like
Mm-hmm.
investigating.
Fair.
Rooting around.
I would like to stealthily yoink this guy into the brush.
It's just a stealthful yoink.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
I'm already hidden, so I don't know if that helps. But a 19.
Yeah. As you're doing this, you see him go back inside.
Cool. So we talked about it that my whip is pretty neat because I can use it to do kind of like a rope trick or almost like the dexterity of like a mage hand at times. So I think it's almost like from the brush you just see it like snake along the ground like over all the curves of the rock, wrap around his ankle, and then it's just a as I pull him right back into the brush.
And he disappears.
Mhm.
We are going to take a quick intermission.
Cool.
They return last.
Bit.
Very good.
See y'all in a sec. We're back.
Welcome
All right,
back.
so Amaron, I assume Perno as well, make their way into this building to see Calidus' handiwork. Oh, you've been cooking. Smells like bacon in here.
I don't have a snappy line here. Yeah, I heated up his breastplate. It was pretty gruesome.
Yeah, the Way of Iron special, huh? I bet he knew that one, huh?
He actually didn't.
Oh.
I asked him. I
Oh.
did ask.
Well, next time.
More fish in the sea.
Perno's just taking care of business. But I say we take him out back, tie him up, slap him around, wake him up, get the lay of the land.
Let's do it.
Joe, we take him out back, tie him up, slap him around a little bit, and get the lay of the land.
Perfect. So you're gonna go back by Vash. We may have to call it here. I know we just came back from intermission.
That's okay.
But this may be the end of the session. Need to run real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Okay.
Sure.
So join us next time. We're taking 2 weeks off of both campaigns. We'll return when we return.
Yeah. We will return when we return.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. Sorry
Thanks.
about the abrupt ending.
All good.
Bye, everyone.